Ferrari brought genuine speed to Budapest. The SF26 was balanced, and Hamilton topped practice. But a qualifying penalty dropped him to fifth, stripping strategic control. The car could win, but the decisions could not. How did a podium lock become fourth and fifth? The illusion died with that grid drop. Dirty air increased tyre wear and killed race dictation. McLaren controlled the pace, forcing Ferrari to react. The penalty hurt more than just a starting spot. It handcuffed the entire team's strategy for 70 laps. This was not an engineering failure. The SF26 had winning performance. The problem was timing under pressure. A fast car exposes every mistake. Ferrari had the pace, but finished fourth and fifth. The question is why they could not convert speed into results. Friday looked dominant. Hamilton and Leclerc went 1-2 in FP2 with a stable car. Rear calmness reduced tyre wear. Data showed consistent laps without degradation spikes. Ferrari finally seemed to have solved high downforce circuits. Confidence grew inside the garage. But Friday lies. Fuel loads and traffic mask true gaps. Speed means nothing in Hungary without track position. Ferrari had pace but not proven race management. They found performance but lacked the strategic freedom to use it. Expectations became dangerous. Competitive cars expose every decision. Pit stop timing matters more. One delayed call changes everything. Ferrari had pace but also immense pressure. Before the big calls came, a major blow landed. The illusion of control was shattering. Hamilton qualified second with clean air. Then the Piastri penalty dropped him to fifth. Strategic freedom vanished instantly. P2 dictates pace. P5 means dirty air and tyre abuse. A potential win became a desperate recovery drive. Overtaking is nearly impossible here. Traffic cooked Hamilton's tyres with heat. The SF26 was fast, but helpless against dirty air physics. McLaren seized initiative, forcing reactions. The penalty handcuffed the entire pit wall strategy. Loss of freedom rippled through every call. Freeing Hamilton risked Leclerc's position. Pit stops became gambles. McLaren exploited the uncertainty perfectly. Ferrari stayed one step behind. P2 versus P5 was the difference between leading and chasing. The pit wall faced impossibility. Leclerc needed podium protection. Hamilton needed aggressive recovery. Two different races, one strategy. Helping one hurt the other. Optimizing both simultaneously was a nightmare. Every choice carried cost. Engineers watched options vanish. Defensive stops exposed Hamilton. Aggressive undercuts risked Leclerc. The pit window slammed shut. McLaren dictated pace, forcing reactions. Early stops killed tyre life. Late stops lost time. No perfect answer existed. Hesitation proved costly. While Ferrari debated, McLaren executed precisely. Norris and Piastri maintained pressure. Leclerc was trapped defending. Hamilton stayed stuck in traffic. Split focus diluted effectiveness. Opportunities slipped away before calls were made. Tyre saving became a weakness. Stability allowed longer stints without wear signs. Engineers trusted the data too much, but dirty air hid thermal damage. Tyres looked healthy on screens while cooking underneath. Mechanical grip survived, but heat destroyed performance. Traffic generates invisible carcass heat. Performance drops come too late to fix. Both drivers got trapped extending stints. Extra laps in dirty air ruined the rubber. New tyres struggled to recover. McLaren's shorter stops kept theirs cool and responsive. Final stint pace collapsed. Thermal degradation killed acceleration grip. Hamilton pushed, but got no response. Leclerc defended without attacking. The car's strength became its downfall. Saving tyres means nothing when stuck behind slower cars. Strategy failed where engineering succeeded. McLaren executed surgically. Stellar's team dictated from the front. They covered undercuts before Ferrari attempted them. Second cars blocked recovery attempts. This was proactive mastery, not luck. Hamilton's penalty became permanent disadvantage through perfect management. Pit stops were timed perfectly. Clean air was preserved consistently. Piastri and Norris drove with discipline, no hesitation in calls. Ferrari played constant catch-up. Every move was already countered. The gap was strategic clarity, not raw speed. Zero errors left Ferrari no openings. McLaren operated as one unit. Strong qualifying became dominant result. Ferrari learned a painful lesson about initiative. Speed cannot beat superior strategy. McLaren exposed Ferrari's strategic fragility completely. Vasseur admitted suboptimal calls publicly. Data confirmed fastest middle sector times. Clean air pace matched McLaren exactly. The car was fine. Execution failed. Fourth and fifth place cost real championship points. Potential existed but went unconverted. Hamilton's frustration was visible. He had the tool but not the chance. Leclerc shared the disappointment. Performance was not the issue. Pressure decisions were. Technical success did not translate to results. The admission proved car progress. Failure was purely operational. Speed versus control defined this race. Ferrari had speed but lacked control. Data proves winning pace existed. Results prove decisiveness did not. Championship ambitions require better. Speed opens doors, strategy walks through them. Only human execution failed. Fallout extends beyond points. Driver trust is tested. Competitive cars demand perfect execution. When opportunities vanish, frustration grows. Hamilton and Leclerc know pace exists. They also know pace alone fails. Hesitation was measured in lost positions. Rare chances cannot be wasted. Specific track performance makes errors painful. Championship fights need perfection. Vasseur must prove pressure handling. Drivers need confidence in pit wall decisions. Without alignment, even fast cars fall short. Trust must be rebuilt. Ferrari reached the window but cannot stay there yet. Potential was proven, conversion failed. Ingredients exist, but the recipe needs mastering. This was a conversion cost, not a capability issue. Speed opens the door. Only decisiveness walks through it.